New this morning, after 1 year of in-house inpatient dialysis services, officials at Hannibal Regional Hospital are sharing the impact on patients.
They say that it's helping patients to access the care they need immediately. WGEM's Sydney Lyerly is live in Hannibal this morning to explain. Sydney, good morning.
Natalie, good morning. Patients here at Hannibal Regional now have access to dialysis services right away, which could save their life. One nurse explains dialysis removes fluids, cleans blood, and gets potassium levels to where they should be. If dialysis is not done in a timely manner, she warns patients could be in a critical situation. Before the service was offered at Hannibal Regional, she says patients often had to wait hours before they could get the care they needed.
Previously, we outsourced through a third party from Columbia, Missouri. So our patients would have to wait until somebody from Columbia would drive here to provide their service.
Now, Kennedy says Hannibal Regional can provide the service immediately, which allows them to provide better care and it benefits their patients in the long run. Another nurse I spoke with says some patients come in for dialysis multiple times a week, so having access to the service right here at Hannibal Regional means they don't have to travel hours to another hospital or sit through long wait times to get the care that they need. Natalie, back to you.
Sydney, thank you. The nurse says that dialysis can also help with cognitive ability, and if fluids or high potassium is left in the body, it can affect the heart.